on that beat. Nope.
Every time they see me ballin', all my old bitches callin'. Pull up in exotic, I see a little bitch jockin'. Tryna get saved, she wanna get saved. I ain't gon' save her. Tryna get saved, she wanna get saved. I ain't gon' save her. Tryna get saved, she wanna get saved. I ain't gon' save her. Tryna get saved, she wanna get saved. I ain't gon' save her. Yeah, no, I won't save her. Dolla sign to fuck, but he won't date her. About my paper, real big shit, man, everything tailored. Vans on like a skater. We eatin' over here, man, everything catered. She know I'm a player. She wanna fuck now, but I wanna fuck.
Yo.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Mix, Emory's most popular radio station in history. I am your boy, DJ Marlon Brando, and this is my homie,
DJ Daniel Sign, aka the Karate Kid.
and we may or may not have a crazy guest in the studio today.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, help us introduce the boy, Dolla. Let's get it. Yo, how you living, bro?
Oh, great, man. God is great.
You just smell good. You smell very good, sir. Is that
Calvin Klein?
That's a new Calvin. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's called California Weeds.
Yeah, right.
Let's get it, bro. But
fragrance.
Many thanks for coming to the studio. We got a lot of students really excited to meet you.
Oh, man, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
So we hanging out. So we kind of got a way we like to hang out with our artists. So we're gonna ask you this first question. Take us from the top, man. Like, so Ty Dolla $ign getting into music. Like, how did it happen?
I got into music at probably like when I was a baby. My dad did music, so there was always instruments around the house.
Right.
And I would pick them up, and I taught myself how to play them. And now I'm here today.
Was you like the toddler just banging on the pots and pans and like,
Yeah.
is that how it went?
Definitely.
I mean, I was doing that too, and I'm like not famous. So.
Yeah, right.
I think we had a little different
Yeah,
process.
you're leaving something out.
I had the juice. I started banging on the pots, and now I'm famous.
So what all instruments do you play now?
I play the bass, I play the guitar, I play the drums, I play keys, whatever you want to do, except horns, really. I don't play no horns.
Did you get to use some of your instrumentality on the album yourself, or?
Oh, for sure, I play guitar. Everything I just named, you know.
Put it on the album.
It's on the
That's
album.
dope.
So I know from your background, you know, you kind of started off on the production side, more so than, you know, being an artist. And even with your biggest cut, or excuse me, that first big cut,
Tooted and Booted.
Tooted and Booted.
Tooted and Booted.
I mean, like, YG got all the credit for that one. But I know you was on the hook, and I know you had, you know, production credit. So talk to us what it's like being a producer, and then like how I guess the process is different being an artist.
Yeah, it's all the same thing, man. It's all just making music and having fun. But at that time, you know, nobody knew who I was really, and Def Jam wanted to sign YG, so I gave him my song, Tooted and Booted. If you do research, it was my song at first, and it was featuring TC 4800, and we put it out. We had a video and everything. The video hit like 1 million views.
Oh, wow.
And Def Jam started looking at us, and they signed YG, and then when they put the video out, it said YG Tooted and Booted. It didn't say featuring Ty Dolla $ign. But that's cool. I still got my dough from the production. I put out another song called All Star. It started going crazy on the West Coast. And then after that, I put out Beach House, and that had Paranoid on it. We also put Paranoid on Musty's first tape, Catch Up, and we took off. So, you know, thank God.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy thinking this is like your actual first label album, and you've been on the radio for so long. Like, how does it feel to know that this milestone is finally here?
It's good because, like, I got to, you know, spread, you know, the music more on a, like, you know, on a bigger level. Like, I felt like more people knew about me in contrast to when I first started. So it was all good. And the album's here now. Go get that free TC.
It's hot, man. Congratulations, by the way.
So we know the story, but tell the people, man, about the background behind Free TC.
Yeah, I named my album Free TC because my little brother's name is TC. He's locked up in California for a murder that he didn't do. They gave him life in prison, and he's just sitting there rotting for nothing. And what I'm doing is raising awareness everywhere I go about social injustice, mass incarceration in our country and on our people, and taking the money from the project and putting it back into my brother's case and giving him another chance at life like he deserves, just like everybody else. I feel like there's people here in Georgia that are going through the same thing, you know, everywhere. You know, that probably already died in prison and didn't even do nothing, you know. So we gotta change that, and that's what I'm here to do.
No, that's real. That's very real. I have not been to jail personally. I've been to the library though, and like, you know, what's kind of interesting about being at Emory and actually what's going on downstairs is a social consciousness, awareness of something's got to give, right?
Yeah.
And hopefully, you know, we're on the winning side. But that being said, man, the album's a banger.
Yeah, I mean, there's some very thoughtful songs on there, and then there's also the ones that just like get you lit, which is exactly what people need, you know. So like, how was the process? I know you had like the most creative control in the album, but how do you kind of go about, you know, deciding like the general tone? There's so many different genres you even kind of played with on the album. You want to talk a little bit about?
I just did music, and whatever the best songs I did in these last. I really sat down for 6 months and did the album, but like there's songs on there from 2 years ago, like LA with me, Kendrick, Brandy, and James Fauntleroy. It sounded different though. It was a different beat. We changed the beat. At first James wasn't on there, Brandy wasn't on there. I put them on there and, you know, just textured it up and made it crazy. Called my homie Benjamin right in, and he did strings. He brought the whole orchestra. I spent like over 60 bands with him, just, you know, for the orchestra, because I wanted my music to sound, you know, bigger.
It does.
Word. I mean, so talk to us. We've been fortunate enough to have a couple of DJs in the studio as well, and so I'm kind of interested to hear like your musical creation process, especially kind of background as a producer. How does it work? How do you put a project together? How do you put a song together?
Yeah, man, I take the water and I'll mix it with the seasoning. I make that sauce.
Chef
sauce. You mix it up is what it does. No, for sure. I mean, the one thing, other than just like the musicality, the one thing that's like also very, very prominent on the album is the conversations between you and your brother.
Yeah.
And I was really interested in how you know, obviously like it being your brother, how you went about deciding like these are the conversations that I want on my first album, and what those little segments meant to you.
And that was just one conversation.
Oh, really?
Up,
really?
Chopped up to like, you know, that was just one phone conversation.
Right.
And it lasted the whole album, you know? And just imagine like whenever we get on the phone, we have those conversations. So it's like, even though I'm famous now and I'm getting money and I got all these women,
life's
got
a little
these
easier.
cars and all this stuff, it's like I can't really enjoy it to its fullest, because my brother's sitting there riding for nothing, and he's supposed to be right here with me, you know. So that's why I call my album Free TC, and I hope y'all support something real.
Yeah, definitely.
The question that kind of comes up, man, you're grinding really hard for your bro, right?
Yeah, man, for sure.
And you're an artist, right?
Yep.
So like you have two. I'm not saying that conflicting interests, but you know, how do you appease the artist within you while still, you know, I guess appealing to that higher calling and really trying to get your brother out of jail? I mean, I imagine that's not easy.
It actually is easy. We're just making songs, and that's what I do naturally. And what better to do than, you know, do something for real instead of the regular rap guy stuff that we see every day. And that's why we made the song Blase, because it's like we see it every day, and it's like it's boring after a while, you know. Let's do something new. Let's do something original. Like, it's time to just be ourselves, you know.
I feel like I knew you were very thoughtful when I heard Horses in the Stable, because I never heard a man so distraught because he literally was getting too much pussy.
Had too many bitches.
Literally, that's what the song is. It's like, no.
What am I gonna do? Give some to Brandon.
But
like I'll just take one stallion. That's it.
But the whole album, I guess, kind of covers, I feel like, the full spectrum of when it's just like you just turn it up, you party, and then you have those moments where you have to, you know, stop and think about like what's really going on.
Yeah.
Did you feel like that was something you really wanted to make sure you did?
Yeah. We were like to be real with you, I was just making songs and I put it together and it all worked at the end.
Yeah.
And
made it work.
Sauce.
That's called having the juice. It's like, well, I just kind of made it awesome, I guess.
I just kind of like wrote it down. I saw it on TV next day. I guess back to the pots and pans theory, right? He was banging on the pots, now he's famous.
Yep.
When you got it, right?
Yep.
So I mean, I know you just dropped the album and you're in Atlanta for like the next week or so. So what can the students do to kind of get in contact or you know, participate more in your movement, your campaign?
Yeah, man, just talk about it, you know. Hashtag Free TC, and bring it all back home.
Yeah,
and much love to y'all.
Word. So you also got, if I'm not mistaken, you got a concert coming up, right?
Yeah, I'll be at the Beer and Tacos And,
Yeah.
it's gonna be lit.
It is gonna be
To say
lit.
the least.
Beer and Tacos is always lit. If you guys have not been Emory, this is definitely a good venue for you to show.
There will be beer. I have yet to get a taco.
Yeah, I never got a taco. I asked the waitress and she just looked at me like I was
like,
crazy.
nigga.
I was like, I have a flyer that says beer and tacos.
Clearly says
And
taco.
stingy with the food.
Yeah.
Actually, yo, actually. As a matter
You
of
gotta
fact,
have that
man.
right pass for the food, you know.
Actually, like you can't drink on an empty stomach. Like, I'm pretty small, right? Yeah, I mean, you had me turn up in that thing, leaning. But we was actually.
I'm bringing the Bombay. Don't trip.
Hey, look, that's actually not water, ladies and gentlemen. That he's drinking.
It's for sure water.
It's for sure
All
water.
night.
But so we actually had a chance to go to his listening party yesterday.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you guys could have just felt the atmosphere, I guess that this music creates, whether it's in a big venue or a smaller setting like that, I mean, you can really hear the instrumentation. Which brings me to another point. So who funded the instrumentation on this album?
I did in
Ow.
Atlantic Records.
Houseway.
Houseway.
Sauce.
More juice, I get.
If I'm mistaken, it was all out of pocket, right?
Yeah, just on the string part.
Okay.
You know, Atlantic definitely invested, and shout out to them. It's Taylor Ganger guy.
Word.
And when it came to the strings, everybody thought I was like going mad. I'm like, all right, cool, I got it. It's no problem. We do shows every day.
Yeah, 60,000 is slight
60K. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's tuition for 1 year.
Yeah, literally, it's like,
But,
and the orchestra.
look, bro, if it's no problem, I got one
Yeah,
more
but it was
semester.
definitely
Like,
worth it. I felt like Benjamin Wright, like for those of you that don't know, he's like one of my dad's homies. Like he's even way older than my dad. And he was on albums like Earth, Wind, and Fire back in the day, doing all the strings. He did Future Sex Love Sounds for Justin Timberlake. He did
wow.
Off the Wall and Thriller for Michael Jackson. And I needed him on my album because I wanted it to sound crazy just like that, and it does.
So now that the album's dropped, it's kind of had a little bit of time to get in the market. How do you feel like you know that your life's about to be different? What do you see kind of being like the next level of stardom for Ty Dolla $ign?
I'm not really tripping on that part. I'm just making good music, and I really want to get my bro
keep
out.
doing it. Right.
So that's like the purpose for this album.
Mission.
Definitely. Definitely.
Word. Well, all right, bro. We're gonna wrap up the interview portion of this event.
A lot of students want to meet you.
A lot of students want to meet you. We don't hold them any longer.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
So,
Dolla $ign.
we about to take this downstairs
music.
again. Let's get it.
Every time they see me ballin', all my old bitches callin'. Pull up in anxiety, I see a little bitch jockin'. Tryna get saved, she wanna get saved. I ain't gon' save her. Tryna get saved, she wanna get saved. I ain't gon' save her. Tryna get saved, she wanna get saved. I ain't gon' save her. Tryna get saved, she wanna get saved. I ain't gon' save her. Yeah. No, I won't save her. Dolla $ign to fuck, but he won't date her. About my paper, real big shit, man, everything tailored. Vans on like a skater.
Yo, this your boy DJ Marlon Brando. I'm in the studio with my homie.
DJ Daniel Song, and this is Ty Dolla $ign
You're in the mix.
at Emory University.
Let's get it.
She been looking for a